Hello everyone. For this presentation, I picked Dwight Schrute's acceptance speech for his Salesman of the Year award. This speech was from season 2, episode 17, and while this is a comedy show, there is a lot to unpack with this speech. Dwight Schrute is a very intense character. He is very over the top. At times he talks a little bit too seriously, which adds to the vibe of the show. While this is supposed to be a professional award speech, it becomes very dramatic and almost feels like a war monologue that you would hear at a rally. In this presentation, I will quickly summarize the speech, break down how effective or ineffective it is for the audience, and when it comes to emotional appeal, structure, and audience connection, all of that. I chose this speech because I love The Office, and while it is funny, it can show you the delivery, and the tone can really change how the message lands, and I just think it has a lot of information we can work with. Okay, so the speech is supposed to be Dwight's big moment in the show. He's accepting an award for being a top salesman in northeastern Pennsylvania. Instead of giving a normal thank you speech, he opens with, "Blood alone moves the wheels of history," which is a Mussolini quote, by the way. And then he starts yelling how salesmen are warriors and how they need to rise up. This is purposely done to motivate and impress the crowd, get them riled up, but honestly, it confuses everybody because it's supposed to be professional and not war speech. The audience is obviously uncomfortable, and there's no structure to the speech, no real message, no personal story, just dramatic yelling and military-style metaphors. In terms of adapting to the audience, Dwight misses completely, and it's a business event. Yet he treats it like a battlefield. His tone and language doesn't match the setting at all, but that is the joke. He tries to use emotional appeal, like intensity and passion, but it's so overdone that it loses all its meaning, and logically nothing connects. He doesn't explain how being a warrior relates to being a good salesman. There are no facts, there's no examples, just a lot of shouting. Where he does stand out is his nonverbal delivery. He's confident, loud, very expressive, uses his motions to convey his feelings, and you can't ignore him. You have to keep watching. It shows how body language and tone can really affect how people take in your message, sometimes more than actual words. Dwight's speech is a good example of how delivery and audience awareness matter just as much as you say. He has passion, but no direction. He is intense, but completely out of touch with the setting. Would I recommend watching this? Absolutely. Yes. But not as a model for a good speech, but more as a reminder to genuinely believe what you are saying and the message that you are trying to spread. Because if your actions show that you care about the message or that you're very passionate about it, then the audience that is watching will also be intrigued and want to know more. Even if this speech is lacking in something, your body language carries that. If you sound confident, then people will think you're confident. Plus, it's also really funny if you appreciate awkward humor. Thank you.